I'm poor, but I got enough to fly to Dubai. So fly with me to Dubai on Emirates for 13 hours in a class where you'll be waiting till 3:24 a.m. for your direct deposit to drop. On a solo trip to Bali and Dubai. Flights this long are definitely an experience, but they do try their best to make sure you're comfortable, even though you probably bought your ticket on Afterpay. When you get to your seat, they give you a little amenity kit. Leg room is pretty average. I need airline leaders to stop acting like flying a certain airline will give you more room than the next. Because if you fly economy, they pretty much the same across all airlines. They do have full screens on their seats that come with remotes. Not the Final Destination clue. If you know, you know. The toiletry kit comes with a face mask, which is definitely useful, but it also comes with a toothbrush and toothpaste, which I don't know if it's very useful. Like, I don't really want to brush my teeth on a plane, but I don't know. Maybe I'm the dirty one. And you also get a pair of headphones. You get so much stuff, honestly. It's a lot to keep a hold of. I had the window seat at 13 hours. This is the longest flight I have ever taken, so I tried to get as comfortable as possible. There is a lot of entertainment provided on their TVs, from movies to docuseries. Like anything that's on HBO, they have on their TVs. But me being me, I go straight to the food documentaries because I realized I didn't research any restaurants. So I was trying to learn a little bit about the cuisine in Dubai. They come around and take pictures, which I think is cute. It gives nostalgia vibes, but they only ask certain people, and I think it's mostly people with kids. Finally, it was time for our first meal, which was dinner, because this was a red-eye flight if I didn't mention it already. I actually want to make a separate video about the food, but yeah, I love that they give you real silverware. I don't know, it just hit different. It make me feel first classy on Spirit. But if y'all didn't know, international flights, well, Emirates flights come with alcohol, so I had a very heavy pour of wine with my first meal, which was dinner. I was trying my best not to fall asleep, but it was 2 hours past my bedtime plus a glass of wine. I fell asleep so quick, and I fell asleep with the wine in my hand, and I guess the plane shook or something, and I jumped out my sleep and I dropped the wine on me. I love that their bathrooms have a full-length mirror. I feel like that's an excuse for people, well, especially women, to take longer. The second course of food was just a snack, and it was a slice of pizza. I watched this movie about this man who pimped out this 17-year-old. Then I tried watching this movie about this lady who was drunk, and it was terrible. I couldn't even finish it. Then breakfast came, and after breakfast, the world brought me to this movie about this girl who went to Bali and found love, which I thought was funny because Bali was my final destination. But halfway through, we was getting close to our destination, and I was getting so anxious, so I didn't finish it. We landed in Dubai. I probably would say of the 13 hours, I slept for about 6 or 7 of them, and the other 6, 7 I filled with eating and watching movies. I know people think 13-hour flights are a lot, but it was not that bad, and I was pretty comfortable. You just got to keep yourself entertained, which I do think Emirates helps a lot with. We landed in Dubai around 9 p.m. their local time, and y'all, the reason I chose them over anyone else is because they have a stopover program. So like I said earlier, Bali was my final destination, but flying Emirates allowed me to stop in Dubai for 2 nights before going to Bali. They also paid for the hotel room that I stayed at as well, so I'll be able to do 2 countries in 1 trip. But this is everything I ate on my 13-hour flight from Chicago to Dubai on Emirates Airlines. It was a red-eye flight, so the first meal was dinner. I had the chicken kofta and tomato sauce. I don't even know what that is until I just said it out loud, but wow, not me just eating anything. It was really good though. It was hot, had a nice flavor to it, and it was tender. It also came with ratatouille, and y'all, until I made this video this morning, I did not know what ratatouille was, but it's just vegetables mixed with the stuff on the side of the chicken, and it was surprisingly good. Dinner also came with an orzer salad. That was good as well. I didn't think I would like that when I first opened, but it turned out to be pretty decent. But oh my gosh, this dessert, which was a brownie mousse topped with caramel sauce, I'm still thinking about it. It was so good, I had to make a little extra video of it. I had my dinner with a little drinky drink, some white wine, because it was bedtime after that. And for all you people commenting on my bonnet, I look like this once I get off the plane and get myself together. So make sure you or your girl look better before you comment. A key. The second course was a light snack, and they served it about halfway through the flight. It was a regular slice of cheese pizza, and this was good as well. I like the crust more than anything. It was light and fluffy. Brunch is served about 2 hours before the end of the flight, and it was chicken sausage, scrambled eggs, potato hash, and beans. The scrambled eggs and potatoes were really good. I didn't touch the beans, and I was not a big fan of the chicken sausage, which was surprising because the chicken dish I had for dinner was really good. The fruit platter was really good. It tasted really fresh. But yeah, 2 meals and a slice of pizza later, I was in the food mecca, Dubai. Like the song say, you really only need 1 night in Dubai. Technically, I had 2, but this is the first night. Like I said in my last video, I landed way earlier than I expected. And when I learned that the night was young, I quickly got some transportation to my hotel so I can get ready to go out, because I only had like 36 hours in Dubai. Also, like I said in my last video, thanks to the Emirates stopover program, I was able to spend some time in Dubai for free on my way to Bali. And I didn't do anything special really, because it was the promotion going on at the time that when I book my ticket, they'll pay for a hotel for 24 hours while I lay over in Dubai. I inserted some screenshots that I took when I booked, and also some confirmations from the airline for the hotel. They put me up in this hotel, Novotel World Trade. The hotel was really nice. The staff was very nice and helpful. This is my hotel room. It was about 15 minutes from the airport, and this was the view. So for free, it was not bad at all. I don't know what I was thinking, or I guess I just wasn't thinking, because I did not do any research on any restaurant. And when I asked for recommendations, they didn't come back until I was already back in my hotel that night. But Black Girl TikTok's gonna always get you right, because I found this Joker-themed restaurant that turned out to be really good. And I'll make a full video on this, but I got some wings and a passion fruit mojito. And yeah, I took an Uber back to my hotel because I had an early excursion the next day. Dubai is an eccentric place. I found this Joker-themed restaurant on TikTok, Black Girl TikTok that is, and I'm so happy because I did not do any research on any restaurants, knowing I was going to be in Dubai for 36 hours. I think I just assumed the food was going to come to me, and it didn't, so I went there. It's called Madness, and all the waiters are dressed like the Joker. Now, I don't know anything about Batman, but I assume it's different versions of the Joker. Y'all know me. If it's passion fruit, I'm ordering it. I got a passion fruit mojito, and it was nothing short of amazing. It even had a real passion fruit on top, something I haven't seen in a minute. I also got the chicken wings, and they came out very dramatically with the smoke and everything. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little scared. But yeah, all the waiters really stay on theme, and I really like that. The wings were really good, a little sweet, a little spicy and crispy, and it came off the bone really nice. It was exactly what I was looking for after my 13-hour flight. Somebody told me don't order chicken in Dubai though. I think America is the only place that give free water, because I asked for some water and they brought me out this. And y'all know this was a solo trip, and the waiters were nice enough to take this little video. But yeah, if y'all in Dubai, check this place out. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen because I slept too much on the plane. But I did manage to get like 5 hours of sleep in. It's just, I'm not tired because, I mean, I don't know. Is this what you call jet lag? Because I slept on a plane. So I wasn't as tired. And so I slept, and then I went out to dinner, and then I slept for like 5 hours, and now I'm like up, like. But it's the fact that it's the morning time and I have a whole day. So I sometimes, like when you have a whole day, I would just like to have, a full 8 hours of sleep. But it's like, I'm not tired, but I know after my first excursion, I'll be tired. But yeah, it's 7 o'clock. It's time to get up now. It is time to get up. I have to get ready to go. I'm going to try to get some breakfast. They say it's breakfast at the hotel. So I'm going to try to get some breakfast. And then, I'm not going to eat too much because I'm going diving in the deepest pool in the world. I'm going diving. And yes, I'm not going to eat too much because I don't want to just have a full belly when I do that. And then I'm going to try to look for some traditional Emirati food for lunch before my longer excursion at night, the evening safari. So yeah, that is day 1.5. Because yesterday was like a half a day here, because I got here at 7, and then I didn't get in till like 12 because I had went out to dinner. So this is day 1.5 technically in mine. But yeah. I only had 36 hours in Dubai, and I was not trying to waste a minute of it. So come with me on my 1.5th day in Dubai. I feel like since I went out the night before, I couldn't call it a true first day. But y'all, I had plans. So I was trying to do all the stuff I've been wanting to do in Dubai since forever in this short amount of time that I had. But first, breakfast. Y'all, I said this and I'll say it again. American style breakfast is superior. I only been to 13 countries, and every time I still want eggs, toast, and bacon. And speaking of bacon, not me in the UAE looking for pork bacon, but yeah, it was 8 a.m., y'all, and it was already 100 degrees. Each time I ordered an Uber, I didn't step outside until they was there because I didn't want to melt. But yeah, the Ubers get here so quick. I had to not order till I was at the door because like 30 seconds later, they was already there. Now, y'all, I got to do something I've been wanting to do since they opened their doors 2 years ago. Dive the sunken city at Deep Dive Dubai. I'm about to dive in the deepest pool in the world. In the whole world, I'm about to dive in the deepest pool in the whole world. So look, check it out. It was about 30 minutes away, and y'all, such an experience. I don't know know if y'all know, but I am a certified scuba diver, but I haven't had a dive literally since August of 2020 in Jamaica. So I told them to treat me like a newbie because I forgot so much. I'll have to make a full video on this, but my dive instructor slash guide was Selma, and she was so nice and patient with me because y'all, it really did feel like the very first time. But I got to dive in the world's deepest pool while on a stopover in Dubai and explore the sunken city. And y'all, it was a one-of-a-kind diving experience. Yes, you heard it right. Dubai has the world's deepest pool and is located at the wonderful facilities of Deep Dive Dubai. When you dive below, it's a city filled with everything from pool tables to living rooms to Lego mans to the baby mama bins. I was even able to use the toilet under there. The diving experience is perfect for beginner divers and first-time divers, but it's 200 feet deep, so it's also perfect for deep and more experienced divers. The facilities and equipment are top-notch and state-of-the-art. The staff was nice and patient and very helpful. It was my first time diving in about 3 years, and my guide Selma made my experience comfortable and fun at the same time. Exploring the sunken city was so fun. I got to play pool, which I'm not very good at, kick some butt in chess, I won, take a poopy, and even got to ride a motorcycle, something I haven't done in the world above. This was one of the main reasons I wanted to come to Dubai, and this has been on my literal top 5 travel bucket list since they opened their doors in 2021. The experience is amazing and something you cannot experience anywhere else but Dubai, which makes it unique. So if you're ever in Dubai or just have a stopover like I was, definitely check them out at Deep Dive Dubai. And it's really the safest place to dive because usually when I dive in the ocean, I'm always worried about getting eaten by sharks. I didn't have to worry about it here. Y'all, post-dive hunger is real. I wanted some traditional Emirati food and I found this place on TikTok. And y'all know I'll make a full video, but y'all, 10 out of 10 and bonus points for the interior because it was just so pretty. Y'all know I had to check out the local food scene while in Dubai. I wanted some traditional Emirati food and I found this place on none other than TikTok. I went after my dive, and if anyone has ever been scuba diving, y'all know post-dive hunger is real. The inside was so beautiful. They made me feel like I was outside but also inside at the same time. But yeah, this post is about the food, so let's get into it. I started off with the mango passion smoothie, and y'all, I love that Dubai has so many passion fruit drinks with real passion fruit in them. I'm never gonna stop telling y'all how much I love passion fruit. I also got one of these savory crepe bread things that this lady was cooking. It's like a crispy thin wrapped crepe with chips and cream added inside, and then it's fried and folded, and they serve it to you fresh off the pan. It made for a very good and light appetizer. It's like thin chips and dip but fried together. Now me being me, I could not decide on one thing, so I got the sample platter that he recommended. It came with beef, chicken, lamb chops, pita, grilled vegetables, hummus, and white rice, and a bunch of sauces. When it came out, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was a little lost on how to eat it. I don't think it's a certain way to eat it, but I did ask for assistance. And he said most people just wrap the meat and veggies inside the pita and then add hummus and some garlic or spicy sauces. Or they top the rice with the meat and add the sauces. I tried it both ways and they both were really good. The entire meal with drinks came out to about $38. Again, this place is called Al Kamaya, so if you're in Dubai and you're looking for some authentic Emirati food, check them out. Now picture it, it's 1 p.m. I got off the plane 14 hours prior to this. I tried my best to get back to the hotel to get a little nap in, but as quick as I got to my room, my transportation to the 7-hour safari desert was on his way. By the time I changed my clothes, he was already texting me where you at, and thus began a 7-hour adventure in the desert in 100-degree heat. You cannot go to Dubai and not do the desert safari. With my short 36-hour there on my stopover, I managed to squeeze in a night desert safari. I went with Ocean Air Travels. The safari includes transportation. They picked me up right at my hotel along with 2 other groups, and we took a 45 to an hour ride out to the desert. And y'all, I just want y'all to know it's hot as hell. I think the devil got his summer home in Dubai. You're able to buy the head wraps and they will wrap it for you so you can look the part on your safari. We started with the ATVs, and I will say I feel like they scammed me right here because I felt like this should have been included in the price that I paid. But I had such a good time and my guide was so nice, I let it fly because experience is everything when it comes to vacation, right? After the ATVs, we went dune bashing, which is essentially driving his car very fast through the desert. People told me to eat light or don't eat at all because of this part, but honestly, I didn't think it was too bad. It was a regular day in Chicago to me. But I guess if you're a motion sickness type person, maybe this part isn't for you. I was fine. Next, we did the sand surfing, which I was kind of scared to do, but it was fun. I was the first one in my group to do it. I feel like when you go first, you don't pick up on other people's anxiety. I failed, but I lived to ride again, and I did better on my butt. If you do the safari, make sure you get the pretty sand pick. I tried 3 or 4 times, and this is the one I ended up posting. What y'all think? Y'all, at this point, the safari was only half over because we rode deeper into the desert to a compound where we rode the camels and we got to take pictures with them. Then, y'all, it was finally time for dinner. It was more Arabic food and it was served buffet style, and they encouraged you to come back for more. They had the traditional Arabic clothes to take pictures in. They also had hookah included, or shisha, I should say. I made it back to my hotel at 11 p.m. and I had to be up at 6 a.m. for my 9 a.m. flight to the actual trip, Bali. So stay tuned for that.